Hello, Star Wars Galaxy of Hero players. This is Andatesh Shorto. Today I'm covering the activation and the kit of Jolee Bindo, but I'm also going to show off that Jolee Bindo is one of the 10th healer of the game. Should be the 11th. I'll say that in a sec. But is the 10th healer of the game. This is the smallest group of heroes ever. A lot of the healers, a decent amount of the healers slash cleansers, all that, are support. Rex makes sense as a support. Rex does, but like when you actually heal, I know Shore Trooper's a tank. I'm okay with that one. But for the most part, I feel like one other character that could be healer would be none other than Captain Han Solo. He just has a kit that's built for healing. Should be a healer. Just change the tag to healer. He'll be good, as is. Might be one of the hardest hitting healers, possibly, from his basic and applying days, but hey. No, so yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So, I do want to cover the activation and the kit of Jolee Bindo. And I love the names of his kit, so let's go ahead and activate first. Boom. I will say these characters, as well as the one I recorded yesterday and uploaded last night, was the Bastila Shan. They're kind of close. Their facial features could be done a little better, but I still like them. Don't get me wrong. I'm not, and they're trying to keep them as close to as they can, as well as trying to get them to work in this game, because you're taking graphics from one game and applying it into a new graphic game, so it kind of makes sense why they would do it a little different. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and start off with this basic. No other options. I love the names of Jolee Bindo. It reminds you of the crazy, funny, odd hermit that he is. And I feel like, I hate to say this, I know some people may hate this, but I feel like he does the hermiting better than or Yoda when he was a hermit. Just because I felt like he was more funny. But then again, he also comes with you versus Yoda. He just stays on Dagobah. But anyways, so deal physical damage to target enemy, recover 30% health. If this attack deals any damage, reduce the cooldown of Jolee's other abilities by 1. So that's cool. You're reducing cooldowns by 1. These one's a 3-turn cooldown. Another target ally assists. Heal that ally for 30% of Jolee's max health, and then all other Jedi allies recover half that amount. So you're at least still recovering people around. You're spreading health all over the place. Unfortunately, from what I've noticed, I tried when I was unlocking this, his kit doesn't really work with GK as well. Unfortunately. You think this one would too, but like it doesn't. Dispel all debuffs on target ally, and they recover 40% health. Then revive all defeated Jedi allies at 80% health, and grant those allies crit immunity for 5 turns. And has a 5-turn cooldown. But 5-turn crit immunity, whoo! You're not hitting those guys for crits. That is survivability right there. He is helping you out. And I will say, it's kind of cool that they added a battle where you get 2 mods, and in that battle, you start it with all 5 event characters. Bastila's lead, Jolee, Yoda, or Grandmaster Yoda, GK, and Ezra. And outside of Bastila, the other 3 Jedi instantly die at the beginning. And then his ability revives them back. And then you got to go from there. Unfortunately, GK does die. My GK died pretty quickly afterwards, so. But yeah, these are kind of cool. You do it. Well, that looks pretty bad. I just love the names of these. They captured Jolee Bindo to, at least a T, at least with the names and what he, when he talks in KOTOR. They might have had like the developing people play KOTOR like 20 times just to get the characters down and like look up all the quotes and stuff like that. It's kind of cool. Don't interrupt me. He has 100% tenacity and immune to turn meter reduction effects. That's cool. You can't use Commander Luke's, I don't remember the name, but his ability where he dispels and removes turn meter. Han Solo can't remove turn meter. Rex can't remove turn meter. That's cool. In addition, at the start of battle, he gains bonus critical avoidance equal to half of his tenacity. I can see this guy being using a health mod kit, a health tenacity. I could see that. Or you could do all 3 tenacity and then get a ton of critical avoidance. Don't interrupt me. Yeah. Experiences wisdom. He has, right at the back, 10% max health, 30% max health, and then whenever he uses an ability that targets an ally, he grants that ally protection up for 2 turns, equal to 30% of his max health. Wow. So it's only there, so the Zeta is that. So, but yeah, that is kind of cool. That is a kind of a cool effect and a cool kit for Jolee Bindo. So I'm glad they kind of stuck with Jolee Bindo. Of course, again, I'm not really going to be working on these 2 characters just yet. I'm going to wait till a bit later when I can start farming them. But for the most part, I really like these 2 characters. I know in the last video I did Basta LaShawn. I feel like she was great, done really well. And then with Jolee Bindo, that's really cool. It's cool. Unfortunately, yes, I've seen the tests from the Game Changers, the ones that have the test accounts, and Jolee Bindo and Basta LaShawn fall to the wayside. They cannot, at least against Traya-led teams. Just because of the hate towards buffs, assists, counter chances, yeah, you name it. Like she is like a counter to almost the entire game. It's kind of sad, but it's what it is. You can't do much about it. She's just a counter to the entire team. So, but I just want to activate him really quickly and show him what it's about. I don't have anything flashy to talk about on like I did with Bastila on the Gomorrean Guard or the Gomorrean faction or the extra Sith trooper or the Sith soldier and Sith commander or commando, one of the 2. But I still wanted just to showcase the possibility of those factions as a future. But for the most part, yeah, that is Jolee Bindo. I really like his kit, how he feels to KOTOR. Again, I hope we still get HK's rework. That'll be game changing. HK 47's rework will be phenomenal if they did that now, so that during the droid, whenever they rework the separatist droids and any of the other droids, they don't have to worry about HK. HK's done. So please, 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 hopefully they have that. And my prediction is either next week will be T3 and then the rework of HK, or they'll do Mission in Zalbar, and the following week will be T3 and then the HK rework. They might save that for the end. I'll be okay with that. I can wait that long. But I just hope they rework HK. Droids are just he needs to be reworked. HK just needs to be reworked. And I feel like he's also a unique character to where he can get another special ability. So this is what I would do. Buff his 2 basics. They may have to mod him or re-gear him, possibly. I don't know. But rebuild his kits, definitely prove his leadership. Don't leave it as an Omega. Take it back 1, turn it into a Zeta. I'd be more than willing to turn it into a Zeta. I would more than be willing to farm a month of Zetas just to get HK's Zeta for the leadership of droids. Droids need a huge buff between leadership, and then HK's unique needs a Zeta, and giving it a Zeta and maybe even having a R2 support the team effect would not hurt anything. So that's what I'm hoping for. Now, with Mission and Zalbar, one thing I'm hoping for is Zalbar actually has the Wookiee tag, and he could be a leader of Wookiees, because right now we only have 3 Wookiees in the game. Clone Wars Chewbacca, that still needs a rework. Vandor Chewbacca, and Vandor Chewbacca, of course, synergizes best, it seems like, with the other solo movie characters with the prepared mechanic, and then veteran Chewbacca, which also synergizes with veteran Han. So having those characters, having Zalbar come in and maybe be a leader of the Wookiee faction. I think it'd be kind of cool. I really think it'd be really cool to see. Especially the fact that Zalbar, if he's the leader, he would also be a scoundrel. So Vandor Chewbacca would kind of synergize with that. And then you'd have the tank Chewbacca, which is Clone Wars. Of course, they'd have to rework him. But having the Wookiee faction might make really interesting. So yeah. But other than that, thanks for watching. I really appreciate all those watching the videos today. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below about Jolee Bindo and Bastila Shan and anything else. Again, thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.